What's good, Rutgers Nation? We're live. We're back, man. Season 2, Episode 2. Your new host, Reem and Beam, are taking over the podcast. Shout out to Keenan Reed. But here we go. Let's get into it. We got a special guest here today, linebacker Deion Jennings. How you doing today, Deion?
I'm good, man. How are y'all boys?
Good.
Glad to have you, brother. How was it when you started playing football, and what drew you to the sport?
Growing up in a competitive household, me and my two older brothers, it was just, competitiveness every day. Just playing tackle football in the living room and in the front yard. I just drew to football, and my dad playing football in high school and college, so that was really it for me.
So, are you the youngest of your siblings?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'm the middle child. I have two older brothers, a younger brother, and a younger sister.
Okay. So, Deion, so you played football, you feel me, young. How was it going to high school, and then once you got to high school, what was the difference between high school and coming to college?
Just the whole, I would say the whole culture of, going from high school to college was really the main thing. And on the field was, obviously the game speed and, off the field, going from high school to college is, meeting different guys, in the locker room, guys coming from different places. It was different for me, but, it was a good adjustment. So
Love that.
Sure. So, what made you end up choosing Rutgers as your school?
I always wanted to be home and be close, and playing the best conference. I felt like I could, compete on a really competitive level, and that was really why I really chose Rutgers.
When you first got the offer to Rutgers, what was your impression, and how has that changed since you've been here?
It was exciting for me and my family when I got the offer from Rutgers. Shiano coming in, the culture was different, and we all know how Coach Shiano is, So, it's been an adjustment, and it's been good. It's been good for me, so.
What do you think some of your biggest accomplishments is as a Rutgers football player? It's been.
Some of my biggest accomplishments, obviously, last season, I felt like I had a really breakout season,
Great year.
and
Facts.
I feel like, there's still more to come, coming back with y'all boys, playing with y'all boys one more time, being with Coach H, Coach Heatherman, I just feel like the sky's the limit for us, bro.
For sure.
Honestly.
All right, so with playing linebacker, what you think your strengths are that make you a special linebacker?
I feel like my athleticism. I move well in space. And I'm also able to cover guys, cover tight ends.
I heard you used to play DB. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. DB was my first love. Playing corner and then playing safety in high school. So I've always had a knack for it, and it's never really fully left me. So
Yeah, I feel that.
What kind of impact has Coach Heatherman had on you since he arrived here
Oh,
at Rutgers?
great impact. Coach Heatherman, me and him really gelled really well. Him coming here last year, just helping me focus on, the details, the little things, and just whether it's watching film or, taking notes and stuff that, everything matters. So, that's the biggest, advice he's given to me.
So with Coach H, but not Coach Heatherman, Coach Harrison Miak and that defense he brought, bro, what do you feel like is unique about our defense and our playing style?
I feel like, what's unique about us is, us communicating, and I feel like, these past 2 years we've grown really close where, there is no – guys can come up and ask questions, and, there is no, people getting offended and all that type of stuff. So I feel like, that's really pushed our defense, and, I feel like with another year with Coach Simiak, that's only going to grow. And like I said, the sky's the limit for us, bro.
I believe that. I definitely believe that.
So how do you balance the school side of it and then the sports side of it, being a student athlete?
Just focusing one day at a time and one moment at a time, just Coach Shiano, like we just discussed, the pain of discipline versus the pain of regret, just knowing the bigger picture, seeing the end goal, that's been my that's been my philosophy over these past 2 years. That just seeing the end goal and knowing that if you put in that time and that work in now, it's going to pay off in the end.
Sure.
So, Deion, to the kids out there wondering, man, we just came off a great offseason. How do you feel? What methods do you take to approach the offseason knowing that there's no games coming up? Like, how do you stay focused during the offseason and help the youth out, man?
I would say, just like I said, taking it one day at a time and having a big picture mindset, having, goals that you want to achieve, and making a plan and then actually executing. I think the hardest part is, taking action. And, once you do that, once you take that action the first time, you're going to get into a consistent flow of it, and it's just going to get easier.
What kind of leadership role do you have on this Rutgers team?
I feel like I'm a mentor to the young guys, just, pulling them aside whenever they're down or, they make a mistake on a play, just pulling them aside and actually talking to them and, just letting them know that, I'm here, like, if anything's going wrong. So I feel like that's my role on the team.
I feel you because, like, taking over that leadership role, too, like, it's been kind of weird, but it's been a fun adjustment. 'Cause even with me, it's been old heads in front of me. So now being that old head, like,
Yeah.
that experience is different than being the guy that used to ask the old head questions.
Right.
So I feel you on that. How is it like having Mo come back to the room, and they're coming off injury, but they're hungry. They want to play. How is it having them back in with y'all?
It's great. It's great. I feel like, having Moses and Mo back, it's just going to make our room better, and make me and Reem perform to even a higher level, and it's fun having those guys in the meeting room and lifts and stuff, so it's been great.
So I know both of y'all played for some older guys, Reek, Fogg, 03. What was kind of y'all learning experience from being with them, and like what they teach y'all and leave behind with y'all?
For me, I took bits and pieces of, all of those guys, 03's preparation, Reek always being in the training room and, Tyshawn, teaching me how to take notes and stuff like that. So I just took bits and pieces of their game and, added it to mine. So, I feel like those are the main, key points that I've learned from those guys.
Yeah, I could say the same. They were pros both on and off the field, how they took care of their body, how they studied the game, how they went out there and practice, preparation. So things like that.
Your family, how big has their support been for you? And, like, to this point, like, how has it been having them in your corner?
It's been good. Just having my mom, my dad, and my two brothers, and all my siblings, just have my back through this whole process, going through college and, them, giving me my space, and it's been great, and I'm blessed. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, man, like, that support is lovely in college, but once you get away, it's like you need this space to grow, and it's the time to grow and figure out who you really are. So I love that for you, man.
Right. Knowing you got that support, though, is still like everything.
Yeah.
They're behind you 100%.
Yeah.
So what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind here at Rutgers, both on and off the field?
Man, that's a good question. On the field, well, it kind of goes both ways, on the field and off the field. I want to be known as, leave a legacy as, a guy that, has good integrity, did things the right way, and, just I want to leave a positive impact on Rutgers, bro. Because honestly, I've seen a lot of people come through here, and and I know what this program can become. You know what I mean? So, I just want to. Dang, that's a hard question.
It is, though.
Damn.
Because you've been through a couple different phases at Rutgers. You know what I'm saying?
You've seen a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like I said, just to, I want to leave a legacy, us, going out on the right note, it's my last year. So, having a winning season, and, just leaving a positive impact on everybody in this building, because, I've seen highs and lows. So, and I feel like, it's our time to, take that jump and, do something special.
What are your plans for post-Rutgers?
Post-Rutgers, obviously it's to, make it to the NFL. And then, beside of that is, try to get into the fashion industry, do something in that realm. So, that's really my goal. So
this might turn some heads, but in your opinion, who is the best dressed on the team?
The best dressed on the team, I'm gonna have to go with me.
For sure. Confident with it.
I love that because you be having some fits.
You
boy.
put it on too.
I love it. You be having some fits.
So what drew you to fashion and like getting dressed?
I've always had an interest in it when growing up, me and my brother growing up. So and then being Rutgers, being up here, being closer to New York City, just other people with different type of outfits on that I haven't seen before. So it's just been a good experience, just traveling up to New York City and, walking through and, seeing a whole bunch of, which I think is inspiration. So I feel like, that's kind of what drew me to fashion even more.
I could say one thing, though, like when we go to our away games and we get on that plane, you be having it on, bro.
Yeah.
Suits and everything, like for sure.
Yeah.
Suits be on
Appreciate
point
that.
with you, boy. I love the suits.
Appreciate that.
If you had to pick a top 3 on the team, who would you add that can dress compared to you?
Okay, so I would add y'all might not. I would add Dremel. Okay. I just like Dremel's style. I would add Dremel. And I'll say Aaron Young.
Aaron Young, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. What message would you like to send to Rutgers Nation about this upcoming season?
We got all our guys back, most of our guys back on defense, and then the offense, really making strides and making gains. I feel like, this is going to be a great season for us. And, I can't wait to see the fans, see that for the first time on September 2nd. So I think it's going to be good.
We need the stands filled September 2nd. Everybody pop out for real.
Can't wait.
All right, so let's get into a quick little game, Deion. We're going to play this or that. Tell me what you going with. You ready?
All right.
Day game or night game?
Night game. Come on now.
Sure. That's a no-brainer.
No-brainer. I love the night game, the atmosphere, preparing the whole day for the game. That is special.
Yeah.
100-degree game or a 20-degree game?
20 degrees.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I like the heat, bro.
Yeah.
I might have to go opposite,
cooler.
bro.
I'd rather it be cold, raining.
It's crazy.
Muddy, backyard football. I'd rather be like that, yeah.
So we in Jersey. Both of these are possible. A rain game or a snow game?
Rain game.
Rain?
Yeah.
Why rain?
Because I don't want my hands and fingers freezing. I don't want that. I just want to.
It's like that rain though. Like you can't escape it. What I
feel like
it's
as
constantly
a kid,
pouring on you.
Yeah, but
I'd rather play in the snow than rain.
Snow,
Yeah,
though,
right.
Especially football.
Yeah.
Though that's different. That's a different answer.
That's a crazy answer, Deion. I wouldn't expect that one from you.
So a sack or interception?
Interception for me. Yeah.
So you say you be in New York. You say you be in New York all the time. I know you got to eat pizza out there. So New York pizza or Jersey pizza?
I said New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
You a Jersey guy, so I already kind of know this answer. Jersey Shore or the mountains?
Jersey Shore. Come on now. Yeah. Yeah, Jersey Shore.
Might have some people mad with this one, but Jets or Giants?
I'm going to go Jets.
Jets?
Yeah.
You got Aaron Rodgers there now.
Yeah.
Got to make something shake.
Yep. Ain't got some weapons on that. Outside,
they got
too.
weapons, and they just signed Randall Cobb.
Let's get into the music industry a little bit. Drake or Future?
Drake.
100%. Like, that's a no-brainer. That's another one.
Here to go, man.
All right, so here we go. The most important question of this interview. Beam or Ream? Which one? Which one you taking? Beam or Ream?
Well, y'all come as a pair, so I don't know.
That's a great answer.
That's a great answer. You gotta take both of us, man. If you see one, you go see the other.
Yeah. It's a fact.
So that about wraps up with the questions, man. Deion, thank you for coming. It was very special having you, man. Great talking to you always. Stay tuned for the next guest on this show, Reem and Beam. You'll see more of us coming soon. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.